Hey, welcome back, Team Starlight. We have round 2 for you today at WildCardCyclone. We have Marco on the left playing Spellcasters and Ryan on the right playing Kristyasworn. Starting off with a Solar Recharge. What's up, Declan?
Yo, these are two absolutely based decks squaring off. Love to see this at the local level. People trying some new things. We got a charge of the Light Brigade, milling two fairies on top of the third fairy we already have. So Ryan is turboing.
Grabs the Lumina off of this charge.
Going first in this matchup is so huge for Ryan because I don't see it in Marcos. Is it Marco or Marcos?
I believe it's Marco.
Marco's hand, but if he had Secret Village of the Spellcasters and just was able to shut off all of his green cards, it would be very rough. But he's gonna end on this massive board with massive mills, and now he's gonna have to try to answer this.
He goes for the breaker. I don't know, he's explaining something. Okay, so he did activate the effect on the back row, and Ryan's gonna chain the Beckoning Light. Just trying to pick his targets here.
Yep, he has four fairies, and it
Is
looks
that
like
three
already
names?
four names as well.
Wow,
So
okay.
he's not even gonna put his hand back face down. He's like, deal with this. I got a live Christia coming, and I got a live JD, and I have Honest to back up my board. So Marco's gonna play this E-Telly here, but I'm just like, what do you do? This is like, you're gonna get cracked back no matter what next turn.
Yeah, I didn't catch a glimpse of the rest of his hand, but yeah, there's not a good level 6 to deal with this and deal with the incoming threat of JD Christia.
I did see a kite. Yeah, I mean, but he's already normal summoned the breaker. Okay, I don't know what you could possibly do.
He hasn't even special summoned off this E-Tally. Like, is he grabbing Krebons or a Psychic Commander?
Surely you just grab. Okay. Here's what I would do. You go Krebons, and then you make Goyo Guardian, and you pray that they f up and drop the Honest, and then mess up their own fairy count, and then you just solemn the JD, and that's your game plan. Uh, it's not a very good one, but I would probably try to force the Honest. Because then,
Okay,
let's say, even if you don't get the Honest out and they special the JD, you can still Judgment that, and then you have Goyo on the field. I mean, it is gonna get run over by Honest. I don't know what you could possibly do. This is so rough.
yeah, Arcanite Magician and clear the board doesn't really matter because those cards are still live.
Yeah, I think like the Goyo play just like means that when you solemn the JD, you're gonna be able to like force them to use the Honest, I guess. You know what I mean? But whereas opposed to this play, he's just gonna summon he's just gonna be able to summon that Christia and then run this over for free, and then he still has the Honest in his back pocket. So again, I don't blame Marco. This is pretty. This seems just like Lightsworn doing Lightsworn things. You know, like it's kind of hard to combat this.
Like Ryan's like quadruple checking his fairy count. Or he's figuring out what to add, but you should summon the Christia first.
I think you get Herald here just as like an insurance policy.
Yeah, he summons Honest just to poke in with 11, bounce it back. And he drew terraforming for turn. A little too late there, but it's gonna go for it anyway.
See, if again with the hand that he had, I think you go Gale half that Krystia, because then it actually sets up your Gravekeeper Spy to like soft wall off the Krystia, if you catch my drift. But obviously then you're gonna get potentially. Oh wait, he's low enough to where Herald would just end his life actually, because I think he's like only one hit away from dead. So never mind. It's just so cooked. We need to draw a back row stat.
Yeah, so he has the Krystia now, and he didn't herald that.
Okay. We are potentially cooking because we're not dead to just the honest now. I think, yeah, we have God, that life meter is so hard to read, like legibility wise.
He's at 17. Yeah, but we got Solar Recharge coming down. Drawing some more, milling some more.
So Spy, I have a question here. Spy is mandatory. And does it even attempt to activate? Or
Pretty sure it does.
Because you could just herald this and... Oh, wait, no, he's only at 17, so it wouldn't be game. But, like, if he was almost dead, he could herald that. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, he should have activated this, well, no, it wouldn't have mattered because he needs a face-up Spellcaster for it to be live, so never mind, scratch that. I was going to say it would have stopped the Solar Recharge, but he did have a face-up Spellcaster.
And now, here we go. Beckoning, part 2. Get to... I think he discarded, like, 6, low-key, so... This is, like, a very complicated Beckoning. Looks like he's definitely grabbing another Krystia, 2 Honests. I think Beckoning is the reason that if I was to play Lightsworn, this would be the first one that I try, just because this card just seems so fun to resolve and also incredibly busted at the same time.
Yeah, one of his cards is Celestia. I don't know about that. It's not live.
Yeah, I would definitely be getting those heralds as like more insurance. Definitely double honest too, because then you can just honest over this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I think you forego the Lightsworns and you just get double honest, double herald, or herald plus 1 Lightsworn. That's a fairy. Dude, this is the longest. Like, why do we need Shire? Like, oh my god, he's gonna tribute the Krystia? There's no way. Okay, but then we get the JD. It gets bottomless. And we did... It looks like we paid with Prio. But is our fairy count set up?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
No, so I wasn't locked in like Ryan was, but that was a very, very solid play. So, I mean, we could have done all that and still had Heralds in our back pocket, most likely.
Alright, but we got a turn 1 Kaiku and field spell for Marco. It looks like Ryan's just sitting there looking at his spell cards. He's got a Summon Shire set 1, Bad Mills.
Damn. What? No attack. That's crazy. I think you have to attack.
Yeah, now you're at risk at getting Celestia and...
Exactly. And I know he's probably worried he wants his secret village of the spellcaster to be up no matter what, but... Yep, looks like here's what we're saying.
So he targets Kaiku, targets a back row.
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he targeted the secret village.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yep.
Okay, he targeted Kaiku and the secret village, so Marco Torrentials.
We got a recharge coming down. Yeah, Marco's hand's pretty weak. We got Nobleman, Honest, Giant Trunade.
Giant Trunade is probably a side out against this deck. Because sometimes I know Gigavice keeps it in like no matter what, because you can do crazy combos, but I don't know if you can do any like crazy combos with that in Spellcasters.
Yeah, we got Honest poking in. Got a slower game than game one. We got Lila coming down, hits in for 17. Main 2 hits out Bluff Knock.
Not the bluff knock. And then we drew another piece of back row removal. Damn. It's probably going to be beckoning. Okay, it's threatening roar. Same difference. Now we can't even clear the Lila. It's going to get more mills. Oh my god.
Yeah,
We
that
got
might be another
Breaker.
beckoning.
We're not going to summon Breaker. We're going to summon Honest and attack.
Oh, what's Ryan thinking here? Wants a beckoning?
He has Necro. He's like potentially...
Oh, I see.
Because it's probably worth it, because then you can switch this to attack next turn, pop the second back row, and potentially start to go off here. Is he pointing at threatening roar as if that was this turn? No, that was... Okay, yeah, Necrogarna.
Got another bluff set. Gonna just go main 1, activate Lila.
Damn, and still nothing? Still nothing to do?
He was counting either his Lightsworns or his fairies.
Yeah, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 berries and plenty of names, but we go beckoning here.
Yeah, this could potentially be game.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to set up Krystia and JD. I think the Celestia is probably a bait, because you could mess up your count. Oh wait, there's not even a Krystia. Oh no, there is a Krystia there. So not sure. Wait, not grabbing JD.
So it's got Double Herald, Krystia, Celestia. Wow, he hits.
Okay, we're just that good.
Yeah, he hit the oppression, and then he didn't mill any other fairies.
We're just too good. Wow. Never punished. But yeah, I mean, he would have gotten punished if he did what I was thinking, which is just get JD and summon that guy out. So Ryan's just on a heater. He's just making all the right choices.
We got to swing for big damage. He's dead next turn if he can't out this board. And he just has a bunch of monsters in his hand. And I love Ryan just keeping his hand face up. And that's going to be GG's, Ryan.